So John, this is Aristides.
Aristides, the first Kentucky Derby winner, 1875.
Wow, so that would have been the first race.
Absolutely.
Now this must be one of the oldest parts of Churchill Downs.
This is the Aristides Garden, which is located just beyond the Jockey Club wall, where the spires are. It's done in 1895.
Now, you as director of horticulture here, I can't believe what all you have to do. I mean, how many people come through here per year, and how long is the season?
Well, just in Derby week alone, I do 250,000 people. We're over 1 million visitors a year. And with a limited staff, I have to watch my maintenance and make sure that I can get things done. And that's, we're double knockout. This rose has been great for me. I come in here, I just whack this thing down, fertilize it a little bit. I haven't had any black spot problems.
Well, it's
powdery
gorgeous.
Mildew.
And it's the perfect ring around Aristides. And what's so interesting to me is that, I mean, we are, mid-October, late October, and look at the blooms on this thing.
And normally I can get blooms, unless I get a really hard freeze, I'll have blooms through Thanksgiving with this rose.
That is amazing. Now with mine, what I do is I come in and cut them. I'm very, very harsh with my shearing. In the spring, I cut them way back down to almost about 8 to 10 inches, and they just flush out. How do you treat these?
I do this very similarly. If you look at this rose, I have to keep this down a little bit. On its own, it would be, this big.
Sure.
I cut this thing down, probably 18, 24 inches, fertilize it, and normally I've found that if I do this during the early part of the growing season, I have color again in about 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's amazing once you shear them how they'll flush out that new red growth with lots of red buds, and then the gorgeous flowers follow.
Yes, and it's tremendous flower power, minimum maintenance.
Yeah, and how many acres do you have here?
We're about 140 acres.
140 acres, so that's why you need minimum maintenance.
Minimum maintenance. We get spread pretty thin sometimes.
Well, a lot of people, I think of roses as being very disease prone, and I think many hybrid teas are. But what I love about the whole Knockout series is that they are so disease resistant.
I have found that to be really true. I have very few problems. I don't use fungicides on my Knockout roses, never have.
Yeah, because you don't have to.
I haven't had to.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Thank you so much for the tour.
Well, thanks for you guys to come by. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad you all had a good time.
Super.
All right.